Hello everybody, welcome back to God of War Ragnarok. It's an impromptu stream today, didn't think I'd actually have the time to do it because I was planning on doing a raid on Destiny, but that's fallen through.
If you don't need them, I can hold on to those Vanir crests for you.
So instead, we are progressing more into this.
And how is it you two know each other?
No, I can't be divulger in guild business. You gotta respect the secretude of it all.
I'm sorry?
Let's just say Brock and I have long enjoyed certain common interests.
That's right. Like getting us into trouble.
And getting you back out of it again.
What? Huh. That's only mostly true.
Okay, so does that answer your question?
Close enough, I suppose.
What on earth is that?
So, Brock, if Lunda can step between realms to travel about like you, I presume it must be the guild you know each other from.
Maybe. Or maybe I just showed her a few tricks while we were tying one on.
Or maybe I showed him. You don't know us, Clever Pants.
Nothing like a good start to the stream, like having Brock and my new friend talk to us in
Lunda,
judgmental ways.
would you happen to know how your light and dark elf friends came to be involved?
You mean Baker and Bala? Well, they were both in prison by one side or another, or maybe both. Escaped together, been on the run, and absolutely all over each other ever since.
A dark and light elf fleeing their people together. Quite a risk.
Being in love's always a risk. That's what makes it fun.
You could say the same about hot cheese.
So pretty much Romeo and Juliet of the Norse realms.
Lunda, what do you know of Birger the Traveller?
Not much. I ain't the talking type, really. But from what I can glean, he walked the path of the traveler for a time, then found out something that made him step off it. Harsh.
Any idea what he saw?
No, I'm not sure, but I think he saw what was at the end of the path. And, didn't care much for it.
Finding out Odin was pulling their strings all along probably put a colossal kink in his codpiece.
I mean, that would.
Hey, Freya! How you doing?
I'm fine.
On that, madam, we are agreed.
What? Oh. Oh, thank you?
Anytime.
Ha! Lunda, you ain't changed one damn bit.
Yeah, I sort of thought it'd be over since we're now devolving down into small talk. Just seeing what's new. Why is the Leviathan axe one level higher than the blades? I don't understand. I can upgrade my shield now. Which was the one I have equipped? I think it's that one. Grants the blessing of cooldown. But I'd rather upgrade my shield.
I'll put some hurt on him.
Like, I was having this discussion with my brother about the shields. Like, personally, I think he likes this one. This one we both think is a bit crap. I'm not entirely sure, but this is mine. It makes it so much better
What's
for
the
me.
Witch of the Woods need? Make up your mind?
Can I make any of the Lunda's armor yet? Yes. I mean, it's a double whammy because it's a level up, and it's really good. Melee attack against poisoned enemies to increase damage. 40% increased damage to poisoned enemies, so running
That'll
around
keep
with
your
Freya's
bits in all the right
perfect.
places.
So now I just need to find Lunda's broken cuirass. And then we've got the perfect stuff. I'm looking forward to putting that together properly. Because it's going to be fatal. Right, what were we doing? The Veiled Passage, Goddess Falls, the Mysterious Orb. We'll do a Mysterious Orb. So we're climbing up on the ledge now? Question mark? Or was the ledge just to open up the ravine so that we could sail on up to the pass? I'm going to carry on this way, see what's down here. Because why not? Why not indeed?
You ever think of cooking meat with those blades of yours?
No. They would foul the meat.
Oh, because of the magic on them?
The blood.
Ah, yes. Carry on then.
Yeah, it's only a little splash of blood. Nothing too serious, though. Oh, is this just a full circle round now? I've already forgotten where that other raven was that I saw yet the other day. In fact, I think I kind of remember where it is, but I need to be on that ruinous area. Which I can't get up to yet, because I either need to follow this quest line or it's through an inaccessible means currently. We shall find out. Hello, HK! How are you? My boy, yeah, there's been a lot of story stuff happen. He is currently being grounded in the realm between because he was a naughty boy and went missing for 2 days. So, as punishment, we went to help Freya without him, and now she decided not to kill us anymore, which is a plus.
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, brother.
And now she may tell her own.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because of...
I think I'm going the wrong way. Yes, I'm going back on myself now.
and didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half-drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise...
His name was Hrimthur.
He just smiled to see me. And as you said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better, and continued.
Ah, but enough of that for now.
That's where I need to be up there. All good on my side, yeah, everything's fine. Just, like I said when I started, was going to do a raid tonight on Destiny. Didn't happen because not enough people are around, so I figured, damn, I'll just stream this instead. What a shame.
The closer we get, the more tightness grows in my chest.
You're sure you want to continue?
Confronting the past comes with a price.
It must be done. I've lived with this pain far too long.
Got this whole area just cavern
We
after
were
cavern.
happy once. For a time, foolishly believed the peace would last. Perhaps that was my mistake. All I wanted was to protect my family.
There is no shame in that.
I failed, all the same.
Every time he brings up about family with Freya, I get that little, oh dear, kind of feeling.
Lunda's orb.
Be cautious. We know not what it does.
You really think she'd send us to get the bloody thing if it was going to kill us? Let's just take it back to her.
Interesting.
I don't want the orb though, I want the, I want to be able to get my Gearus for this bit, this loadout. We all know him as such a, I know, Kratos' loving father. Right, so, puzzle time. How you doing, Tail, by the way? So I need to set fire to that and hit that. All from here, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm more worried about trying to... Actually, it might not be that complicated. It might just be this. But I need to know where this curious bit is that I've missed, because I need it, because it's just going to be the best thing ever. I'm hitting one of the bells, that's the main thing, but that's not what I'm here to do. There we go. And then how do I... Oh, okay. I've opened up the things, but how do I actually get to them?
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Do I need to set fire? Or is it simply just throw this up there? They come back very fast. So I need to hit all three of them at the same time. So I'm guessing... Wrong arrow. You're having a break from your... I saw you said you were cleaning most of today. Gotta say, not exactly jealous. I mean, I'm more than happy just to be playing video games when I get home from work. And since it's a puzzle kind of day, it seems to begin with.
Ah, that's it.
Nice. Very clever. So I always had the right idea, I was just doing it in the wrong order. You eat an apple. 3 more of them, more health. So yeah, I need to find where this curious part is so that I can make the armor. Raven up there.
More Sather markings. Goonhild's companions can't be that far ahead.
I like how some of them are really well hidden, but others are just there. 17 of 48. I'm really happy with our progress with these ravens.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
I love the use of these puzzles. They are very clever. It's something as simple as just chaining together the ice. Or the fire. Yeah, so
That's all Lunda's armor taken care of.
That's what I was
as
after.
An odd little sphere. Should we return them to her?
And then I'll start being able to punch things and poisoning them. I mean, if this works the way I'm thinking it will, I'm going to be pretty much unkillable. Oh. Is that how you destroy them then? I did not know that. I actually expected it to be something else. But yeah, the way this poison armor is going to work, I'm going to be able to poison an enemy, and then I'm going to be able to use the sigil arrow to spread the poison. So then that means that I can poison a bunch of enemies at a time instead of one at a time, just to lower all their levels to make the fight a little bit easier. That's the plan anyway, whether it works or not. I fear devotion is waning amongst the others. If we are to drive the Aesir from Vanaheim, there are things we must do without hesitation. Sacrifices must be made, and if I'm the only practitioner with enough courage to make them, then so be it. In life do I scream, in death do I sing, in blood do I trust. I am the vengeance of these lands. But yeah, the
Over there.
Those
Those are the lost Sather spirits, friends of Goonhild.
They don't look very friendly anymore, do they?
Let us put them to rest.
It's like I've pretty much come to the conclusion, no matter how much I like an armor set or whatever, I'm going to have to swap it out to the next highest level thing, and then when I can upgrade what I like, then I keep it up. Be ready.
I felt that one, brother.
I can't see my health bar again because my cat's laying in front of my computer. In front of the bottom left corner of the screen where my health is. Ooh. So maybe this will lead... Oh, this should lead me all the way back to the ruin. Which then gives me access to the raven I've missed.
We should get moving.
Well, I'd say miss, but unable to reach, and then it should put me at the point where I can just revisit the dwarves and make the last of the armor. Just to trigger that armor, all I gotta do is punch enemies, parry and block.
Protect yourself!
Well, that was an accidental fireball. Lily,
Brother, get up, brother.
you're gonna have to settle down or get down. Lily. I can't see my health. I probably could have avoided that death if I could see my health. So still, every time I die, I need to check the potions and stuff, the chests, just to make sure. That never helps the situation.
Protect yourself! It's down!
The family crest of Kvasir the Wise. More like Kvasir the Inebriated than
Kratos! Are you okay?
No, I'm not. Those stupid flowers are shooting me. Yeah, I can. Now that I know what I'm looking for in the poison, I definitely know what the problem has been. With it dropping my health and everything, it's been a problem. So where's the...
Kratos, we need you!
Oh, forget they explode every time. I don't even know what the flat is. She says that the longer you go in these places, the more dangerous the plants become. But it's like, those things I always forget because they're just one of those creatures that are just there, you know? I don't look for them. I know they're there, but I'm so busy trying to fight the things that are more of a threat, I just forget about the plants entirely. Could have got rid of it a lot sooner than I did. I can't believe I died to a dead enemy though. Win! So it's that which I kill with ice? I'm not actually sure what I'm killing them with. Is it I think it's just the high damage. Like, or the sudden damage, sorry. I know! Just wait until we start bouncing them even higher.
beautiful. isn't it?
So I should be able to see the raven from here. There he is.
That's another raven sent to the Tree of the Dead. Perhaps we should check up on it, hmm?
So by Mimir saying that, that now means that I get the next piece of armor. So it's every 6 I get
Anything
something new.
illuminating?
That's not what I wanted to know. I want to know about the call to arms in the codex. But I never know how to get the thing back up. Uh-oh. Freeze! Oh yeah, you can do that to him. I forget that's a thing, I'm not gonna lie. It'd be cool if you could like hold the 2 buttons, and then the longer you hold it, the more...
We'll have to find a way through this debris.
The longer you hold the button, the more health you can restore. Instead of setting it up as 3 individual... where is the pot? I know, it's like if I can hit the pot... Where was it? Yeah, the healing from the rage comes from my... I've changed how my Spartan rage behaves. So it doesn't allow me to do a flurry of damage that drains instead of my... It doesn't drain for damage, it drains to actually heal me now. Ooh, actually, I think I understand what I need to do. So we want 1 sigil arrow there. We want 1 there. And then we want 1 there. And I should detonate that top one and it take out the explosives. There you go.
Looks like that worked.
Look at me doing puzzles. You're saying 0 progression tail, but we've gone right round. Heavy runic. Mists of Helheim. A lingering air of effect that creates a small hazard inflicting frost stats to all enemies inside. Yes, please. Wow, look at that. It goes up to level 5 frost. But we've activated the bridge, so I'd say that's all the progression we needed.
What did you find?
Something sick as hell. So now I can actually, that's really nice actually, I can just drop an area of effect and just get into the fight. That's exactly the kind of thing I need to match my playstyle. Like constant damage while I'm doing multiple combos and things like that.
Despite his actions in Midgard, Atreus does still care for you.
I know. I raised a son too. It may be hard to believe, but he was quite similar to Atreus at this age.
Exactly,
He
AoE
adored
support.
his father, always wanted to do right by him, and was constantly frustrated that no matter what he did, he never could seem to get his approval. He confided in me a lot, sought the comfort his father withheld. I wonder if your son could benefit from that too.
He has befriended the other dwarf. The blue one's brother.
Oh. Well, if Sindri has that covered, I suppose there's no need for me in his life anymore, is there?
That is not what I meant.
That was sarcasm.
I know that face. You got something for me, don't ya?
She is a very interesting little dwarf.
Appreciate it.
I missed 7 hack silver.
Lunda.
Right. Business time.
Here.
Oh, well, so much. Health has been itching to get her ball back all dang winter. It's her favorite hole.
What?
I went all that way
Then you were
to get a ball for the dog.
so cautious, brother.
Quiet.
He's right, Mimir. Show respect. The squeaky toy could have been the death of us all.
And it nearly was.
Do not laugh.
It's hard not to, brother.
Try.
Okay. Okay.
I was expecting him just to burst out laughing.
Sure, I'm open.
So now I can put the Curus on. Drops my defense by 13, but increases even more stats.
Damn, am I good or what?
So now every barehanded attack, parry and blocking have a high luck chance to deal bonus damage and poison enemies, lowering their power level. That's exactly what I've been wanting. An Asgardian ingot, smouldering embers. The smouldering embers, I'm guessing, is from Muspelheim. To be honest, like looking at the stats on that, that's not half bad. 27 runic, 54 luck. The only thing it doesn't have compared to the starting armor is the cooldown. And vitality. See, for me, like the look of this, just the shoulder guard of survival, it looks like it's the best armor in the game. The only reason it's not as good as some other armors is because it doesn't have a perk on it. That is literally it.
That ought to last you a little while.
Very good.
So I should have finished the favor to do the undead. Yes. 13 whispering slabs. Get more hacksaw for crashing the boat. Hey, I'm not that bad a driver, am I?
Is it done?
Yes.
It is
What they
done.
did?
Your friends are at peace.
Good.
I would have laughed if it was, is it done? It is done.
I'm
Are they dead?
sorry.
They are dead.
Had I been here, I would have prevented this.
Do you think us lost babes, incapable of making our own choices?
No, but
We made a mistake, but it was ours to make, not yours to prevent. Even if you had been here.
Yes, you're right. Goodbye, Gunhild.
Goodbye, my goddess.
Be nice and easy. Just have to go kill some people.
Kratos, thank you for taking the time to help my people.
I helped no one. They were already dead.
Oh, but you did. You put their spirits at ease, and that has eased my spirit as well. I feel lifted.
Enjoy it. It will not last.
You're right. There are most certainly other corrupted sisters out in the realms.
You always know how to end on a cheery note, brother.
So, I did just get a new sigil, which is the last of my Svartalfheim honor. So that gives me 22 defense, 8 strength, 9 cooldown, and set bonus increases stun damage inflicted based on Kratos' defense. So now I do whatever 181's defense worth of damage is. So we should be seeing a lot more stuns than usual. I like how it is set out, so then you can, if every single talisman bonus comes in sets of 3, we're going to end up with a full... We're going to end with 3 set bonuses. Unless, of course, there's one later on that uses up all 9 slots for a big set bonus. But, I mean, it's not something to be sniffed at. We got plenty of upgrades that we're going to need. Right, everybody, eyes open. We're sailing again. If you see any ravens, we need to figure out how to reach them. In fact, sorry, I want to keep playing, but I'm interested. I've got 10 ravens to find. Bloody hell. Well, I suppose there is the Western Barry Wood and whatever this is over here. Because I didn't see that many on the normal run. Because look how many undiscovered. Oh, look. How fun. So now I can do this.
Behind you, watch out!
Ooh,
Can't do this without you, Kratos!
he did warn me. It's not as bad as a collectathon though, because there is something that helps with everything you're doing.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Ooh. Yeah, wow, that stun was much better. Oh, I was literally about to do a big damaging hit. Yeah, I was just watching my health drain. Oh, that was bad. Oh no, you're leveled down. Wow, that made a big difference in how much damage he dealt. That was really close. Yeah, that poison saved my life. The grapple didn't kill me, the hit combo didn't kill me. It's a winner. And it's not a slow build-up either. The only thing is to try and get Freya's hex arrows to do the spreading. That's the next big thing to work towards.
Do you know why I left that night, Mimir?
Only a hunch.
He showed me who he really was. Odin asked me to cast a protection spell on him. The one I used on my son. But the way it drove our boy mad, I refused. He was furious. Throwing every object he could find, destroyed the room. There was only coldness. I tried to make it work, but...
No one could have lived like that, Your Majesty.
Wow. So essentially Baldur was a guinea pig to make sure that the protection spell worked. So that that Odin could have it for himself. He really is paranoid.
Learn anything?
No one said this journey would be easy, yet I do find myself questioning how far I thought I'd go to finish the pilgrimage. On the way up, my foot slipped, causing me to stumble. My heart seized in my chest, and I felt I may perhaps perish at the hand of the cliff face. Thankfully, I was able to catch myself, but I suffered a nasty scrape on my knee. Oh, poor knee. I believe blisters may also form on my hands as a result of the rough rocks. My back seems to have also taken to complaining about the pack I have borne for the past few days. While I'm thinking about it, my head has also begun aching. My point here is that if I can make this journey, I believe anyone can as well. I'm just contemplating in my mind whether it's worth with this, with this poison build I'm using now, if it's worth actually trying to reapply it. We'll just have to see how it goes. I mean, it could turn out it's like too much effort just to keep it to keep it maintained, and it's not worth using in the long run. But I mean, I still do more damage to a poisoned enemy, so that's always a plus. That's the thing, it depends on how lazy I want to be in combat. Like, I shouldn't be lazy, it's the hardest difficulty, so you're meant to be as active as you can be. We'll see, we'll have to try it out more, but for now, it saved my life, it's a winner. What's this? Shattered room stonewood. Right, we got another chest. A brazier there, a brazier behind me. Ooh. Niflheim's Virtue. Increases Kratos' melee damage when he's above 76% health, based on defense. Alright, that's pretty good. So in other words, as long as I'm at full health, I'm fine.
What's that?
Oh, I see a raven. Right, so that's the closest point. Not that I need it. Oh, get sniped. I tell you what, this takes all the guesswork out of puzzles. If I can't reach, gotta use the blade. Ooh, Dwarven Steel. And where was the last brazier, did I say? Did I even see the last brazier? It's around here, I know that much. There it is.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Done. Easy. Some of these are probably done very differently to how I'm doing it. I'm just sort of cheesing my way through. 1 of 4. Sweet, more upgrades. So I think that's everything, and it's time to scale the mountainside.
Allow me.
I also feel that the ravens in this game aren't as hidden as they were in the first one. Like, they're a lot more obvious, which I'm not opposed to.
I never thought I'd come back here.
I never thought I'd get married again.
Reavers, of course.
Okay. Let's start the punching. Actually, let's do this first.
Watch out! It's a soul eater! It doesn't belong here! We must get rid of it!
Ooh. Well, cheese that one.
Watch out!
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The soul eater threw me off entirely there. I can't even remember how you fight those things. Is it the same as fighting one of those angry elemental things? You just gotta sort of catch it.
Reavers, of course.
Watch out! It's a soul eater! It doesn't belong here! We must get rid of it! Behind you, Kratos!
Behind you!
Oh, I can block it with the shield, okay.
Impressive!
Oh, nice.
Protect yourself.
Yeah, it's just the same as the angry elemental thing.
Behind you, brother!
Right flank.
It's easier than trying to get out of the way of that attack, personally. Oh, go down!
Behind you, watch out!
I'm gonna die before I finish that
Look
off.
out!
Oh, he blew up. Well, I was like, I was so lucky then. If I didn't time that throw properly, I would have died, and he blew up and killed me anyway. I swear, like, every time, it's not the big enemy that's the focus of the fight, it's the little shits.
Reavers, of course.
Rot! Watch out! It's a soul eater. It doesn't belong here. We must.
Yeah, that... My stun because of this rune set is insane.
Behind you!
It's explosive. Be careful. Hit its chest. What it drops is highly volatile. Outcome. You're too impatient. Wait until it opens its chest.
I'm not
to attack.
impatient, there are other things trying to kill me. Yeah, I'm all for this.
Outcome. Protect yourself.
I'm wondering if it's worth just hitting this thing. When are we going to get a mirror shield? Oh, if only. I mean, technically this can be classed as a mirror shield. It deflects attacks.
On your right.
I'm going to die. Oh, one more hit! Like that. Or we might explode. Did he explode?
This place. It used to be sacred. Now it sits abandoned.
I mean, if that would be
vandalized.
so cool if you could get a mirror shield that
Hopefully
could,
the objects
instead
I'm
of
looking for are
parrying,
still here.
instead of parrying to deflect a projectile, you could literally block and then just turn yourself. That would be so cool. So with attacks like that, I can just spread the havoc. Giant's toes? Ugh. It's a Skyrim thing, isn't it?
What's it say, brother?
The feast. The table is filled. Delicacies of both Vanir and Aesir origin have been prepared to symbolise the union of peoples. Succulent fruit to whet the appetite served alongside the salted, crisp skin of young hens. Gourds roasted and then sauced in honey and breads baked in the lava pits of Elgia will be presented at the second course. An offering of Saerin Manir has taken the centre of the spread, although many Vanir will likely refuse to partake. Nuggets of tender meat for the little ones have been piled high. They will not go hungry tonight. Last but certainly not least, casks of mead have been rolled out in great numbers to account for the thirst such festivities bring upon their guests. Tonight we dine as if Ragnarok will be coming for us in the morning. I'm hungry now. Right. So what am I actually looking for here? I tell you what though, this area has kitted you out rather well. With the poison melee, so when you're barehanded you do melee build up, and then the increased stun that comes from being barehanded or parrying. That's like a really good combination they've given us. Wait, what?
The door is shut. If memory serves, we'll need to light both of those torches to open it.
What, at the same time? What's this about the most expensive potion? I didn't really spend that much time in alchemy on Skyrim.
This is a mystic fire. Its flames are short-lived.
Hang on, I'm messing that up. I'm guessing you want to put a shot on each of them. Ta-da!
That's it.
Alright, I never knew that. A lot of the time I just made potions to get alchemy up and then sold the potion.
Felt that one, brother.
They got hyper armor and... Oh, I was wondering why he wasn't taking any damage. There's one of those annoying little gremlin things on the wall. I never see him. I never see him. You know, I feel I play way too aggressively. Yeah, there he is.
Incoming left side!
Can I get him out of range? That's really quite mean. So I've got one invincible enemy that I can't kill yet.
Protect yourself!
Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Come on, Kratos, get up!
I don't know where the little shit went. I was looking for him. Yeah, see, alchemy again, I just wasn't really into it. I did it just for the XP and no other reason. Like, I didn't even... I mean, I started doing that one thing, you know, where you get the XP... where you start making the... what you call it, potion? The not conjuring. The enchanting potion, so that you could then make the recurring boosted stat.
Protect yourself!
Behind you, watch out!
Bloody hell, you hurt.
Behind you, brother!
Right, I've taken out the little shit.
Incoming right side!
Well, that was much more manageable when we took out the annoying enemy.
The Alpha! It's explosive! Be careful!
Thank you! Normally I would like shut up AI, but
I see the chalice.
shouting at me that they're explosive is the most helpful thing. Touch. Yeah, that. So then you end up getting this like 10,000% alchemy. Or 10,000% conjuring.
From the ceremony.
A
Enchanting.
symbol of reconciliation. We drank from the lover's chalice until we could hardly stand.
Lightweights.
I confided in him that night about wanting an apology from Freyr. Odin reassured me that he'd be the only family I'd need. And I believed him.
Here you go, ladies. Don't marry any Vanir gods. Aesir gods. Or what, the alchemy to enchanting to alchemy to enchanting. See, I never actually made that much use of it because there was like a money glitch in Oblivion I never took advantage of. And the same with an arrow, you can enchant arrows even though you're not meant to. Things like that. Never used them.
It's a denouncement from my people, placed during my wedding.
Wall art. The traitor. Found outside a ruined temple in Vanaheim. Many of the realm's buildings come to ruin due to natural disaster, or the Einar jar. Freya's temple has fallen for different reasons. It appears that after she left Vanaheim, her own followers vandalized the very temple they once gifted her. Her people saw her marriage as a betrayal, a cowardly way to pass judgment on her actions. You know, I'm really bad with the with that move. It's a really simple move to pull off, and I'm really bad at it. All you gotta do is just call your axe back. But instead of actually calling the axe back, you just press L1 and R or R2, something like that.
Anything interesting, brother?
A blessing on the union of Freyr and Odin on this day. Prosperity to the people of Vanaheim and Asgard. As the sun shines and the moon glows, so shall the rains remain steadfast in peace. For like 2 weeks. I like how there's no guesswork to this anymore. It just does it all
I
for
can't
you.
read that from here. Let's head back and I can take a better look.
Like, it's literally just... Usually you had to, like, use the chisel to go around the rune
Better now.
No.
and find the sweet spot. But
Pain
now
in
it's
the
just,
gums.
oh yeah, the game tells you, just do it.
Will I never be free of it? What more do I need to do?
Kill Odin. Quite simple, really. Once Odin is dead, we don't have a problem.
Enemy, left flank!
Oh. He's gone. Oh, hello.
Felt that one, brother.
managed to walk into the bloody toxic pylon, and then that almost killed me itself. I'm really not good at this game's combat. Done it again. Walked into that pylon. Oh, come on, you piece of shit!
Come on, Kratos, get up!
Those archers, man. The first one's out in the open, and that one is hiding in one of the pylons. I see him because I started fighting him. Right, you're going. You don't get a choice.
Oh, I felt that one, brother.
Too early.
The word
See?
isn't complete.
It was that
It's
easy.
missing a piece.
It's nice to be on level, to be honest. If I stuck to the mentality I had of, I like this armor, I'm going to keep using it, this would be significantly harder than it already is. Ooh, I keep walking into them. It's ridiculous how much I'm walking into traps, you know? They're not even that hidden. It's just right in front of me and I'm walking into it. Ah.
What's that?
I know I'm going to walk into it. Nice. Oh, this game, I'm just so excited to do loads of
So
like
much about
fancy
that
shit
day
and I
I
just
wish I
keep
could
walking
change.
into.
If only I'd seen the signs.
I'm not getting shot in the back. It's not worth it.
Incoming, above you.
Oh, this is a much better way to deal with them.
Impressive.
Instead of using archery, just use the blades. Don't know, it's amazing what I forget when I play. It's like even in the first game,
Good thing you
they had
learned
a
the runes,
tutorial
brother.
for that. The Auburn Crown. A Vanir tradition is bound in the plaits of Freya's hair as final touches are made for the ceremony. Bloodberg blooms to adorn her locks and lupine oil to make them shine. Fronds bound around the circlet she wears breathes life into the metal. She is resplendent as the rains on a summer morn. How do I get in there? Oh, he's gonna blow. I just did a combat encounter without dying, go
The
us.
crest of the Hewley family. One of the first families ripped apart by the war.
You know, it's sad that for something as simple as that encounter we just did, I'm happy that I didn't die.
My circlet's here.
It's on that pedestal by the balcony!
Oh, there's two of them.
Remove these creatures first.
Oh, they do a little crash, don't they? I really hate these things. They don't actually feel as bad as they did in the last game, but they're still not great. Yeah, Revenants, they're still shit, but they're not as bad. I remember them being so much worse.
It belonged to you.
A symbol of commitment. After the ceremony, he had a new one made every week, each more beautiful than the last. He stopped when I refused to teach him the old magic. You know, my people used to send me these too, so I wouldn't forget home. But after the birth of my son, they stopped too.
It's almost like Odin only married her to get her power, learn the magics that she had, and it's not like it's almost like he didn't even love her. It's funny that, isn't it? Why is that one not breaking? Oh, it's ice in it, that's why. There you go. Done. I need to go, and any of them I've missed I need to go and do, because I need the materials they're dropping. Yeah, my biggest problem with the Revenants is you spend too much time chasing them. Like, if you're in the middle of a combo and they teleport, you're just running after them for ages. That was close. Oh, he's gonna blow. I've stood there just waiting for him to decay to get the item. You know, the fact is that these enemies explode after death. Ooh, Rampage of the Furies. A robust flurry attack that ends in a powerful cross slash. It's just massive damage and burn. I think all of the Blades of Chaos moves are moves from the original trilogy. That looks familiar. But this is why I want to go like really into cooldown and runic, so that those come back quickly and do loads of damage.
The
Such
word
an
is
artist.
complete, but I still can't read it from here. Let's head back down.
Even just drawing a rune,
I thought I'd feel
Kratos
peace
says
by
angrily.
breaking it. But I feel nothing.
Perhaps what you seek cannot be found in a circlet.
You may be right.
Not everything's about jewelry, love.
Phew. After all the battles I've fought, why does the other side of this door scare me most?
The
Because
most
Odin's
difficult
there.
battles are fought within. But this battle, you will not fight alone.
Abandoned. I gave you everything, my faith, my love, offerings beyond measure, and you abandoned me, abandoned us, abandoned your home. Why? Did you gallivant across the realms with a one-eyed king? Did we sicken you so, your pathetic worshippers, that you wouldn't take the first opportunity to leave and never return? I did not know true loneliness till now, nor did I know true rage. I would revenge myself upon you, but you are not here to receive my hate. And so instead I, and as many as will join me, will go to that temple we built for you so long ago, the monument to our gullibility and your selfishness, and we will do it. What we can only hope one day do to you. Wow, holding a grudge much?
Yes.
This is going to be a boss fight.
There it is.
It's dears.
My final tie to Asgard. We drove that sword into the pillar together. The sword was forged for the ceremony. A symbol of our union.
Can I have it? Is this like how you get divorced in the Nine Realms?
Molna.
The stone refuses to let go.
Take the stone out.
Molna!
Get Kratos to do it. Odin had better lawyers.
The deepest wounds form the strongest bonds. Bastard said it as part of our vows. I hate it when he's right. Asgard holds a part of me I can't sever. I bond to my son, to the Valkyries.
But killed all of
That
them.
damn realm isn't just Odin's. It belongs to me too. The pain he caused is his. I refuse to keep holding on to it. This sword no longer holds our legacy. But it will serve as mine.
A much more fitting use for it.
Does that increase the combat effectiveness? Can she use two swords in combat now? It was a good day. Retrieve Mardol. New sword choice unlocked. Customize Freya's loadout in the weapons menu. Freya can equip different swords to customize her combat. Press R1. Sword. Mardol. Mardol attacks strike with speed and inflict Bifrost. With heft and stun. Ooh, I'll have the Bifrost, thank you. Steel Harmony. Freya wields the power of both a Vanir and Aesir sword to send out damaging arcs of both stun and Bifrost. I am using that. That sounds awesome. And new armor. Still like the Agony's Promise tunic. So she's got an attack that uses both weapons and fires out cross slashes.
Anything illuminating?
It's cool. The ceremony. The weather has favoured us this day. The sun shines and its warm rays ripple through the leaves of the surrounding trees. Juniper leaves have been bound and burned. Their scent hangs joyfully in the air. Guests take their seats. The tinkling of celebratory laughs fills the hall. Anticipation for the ceremony builds as the hour draws near.
I suppose it's on to the next battle now.
Yes. You won an important one today.
Oh, of course. Oh god! That I had no chance in surviving. Oh, that is an empowered state. I thought it was just more damage.
I suppose it's on to the next battle now.
I did think we were going to get into a fight. There's no way we're just going to let us walk out. Oh, come on. Oh, that wasn't a red last time. Oh, no jaw for you. Oh, it was bad enough when it was dark. It looks even worse in the sunlight.
If I may,
Since when have you ever asked for permission?
it's just... I owe you my life, such as it is. And I caused you so much pain. Put you in a terrible situation. For that, Freya, I am truly sorry.
I wanted to end that war too.
I know. But I swear to do better by you nonetheless. Anything you ask, consider it done. I'm forever in your debt.
I appreciate that. Even if you can't help being an obnoxious know-it-all.
I'm afraid I'll never know how to stop doing that, Your Majesty.
I now know that if I fail the uppercut parry from the Wolvers, I will recover just in time to get a perfect parry on their follow-up attack. And I am happy with that knowledge. Because I can't get screwed over anymore. Well, that's one less way to get screwed over. So how many more ravens are there here that I can actually get to, I mean? Yeah, when we get back to the save point, I'm gonna have a. When we get back to the camp, I'm gonna have a look at like what I can upgrade. Yeah, I need to get my luck as high as I possibly can to make full use of this poison. Ooh. Jesus Christ, that made me jump. One of these was bad enough.
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
And the...
Kratos!
Yeah, this isn't gonna be a fun boss fight. Because one of them's hard enough. I was wondering why the quest hadn't ended, but I thought, oh, maybe there's just a bit of dialogue.
Take it off, man. You've got this.
I might be dead. No, I'm good.
Switching! Shield up!
No, I was doing so well. See, that is a time I wish I had one of the resurrection stones. I managed to get a good chain of blocks and counters and go in, and I miss it in the last block. Oh, that sucks. I'm not going to be able to repeat that anytime soon.
On your guard, Kratos! Avoid those spots!
Ooh, dragon tooth. Come on, get out. Nice. That was a good fight. I like that one. Ooh, I never noticed they actually seal their jaws shut.
Look, over there.
So much for that boat.
We're actually getting to that point now where I can start throwing together some really lethal combos, and I love it. It's just a shame that the axe, the one where I throw it and I can run in to do this, doesn't stagger all the time, because that would have been a really good opener. Oh, amulet enchantment, Seal of the Falling Star. Increases the damage of all of Kratos' death from above attacks. Perk active at 171 of 130 strength. But it doesn't give me a set bonus.
You know, an arrogant man once told me you can't change the past, only how it shapes you. I think he might be right. It's been a while since I've had a confidant. Would the god of few words lend me his ear now and again?
As long as I am needed.
Oh, Kratos has made a friend. Nah, that was a good boss fight, that was. I was glad that happened. 1,500. Nice. Right, I think that's everything here. Elven Sanctum isn't on this place. Muspelheim Seed isn't here, as far as I know. 10,000 XP! Droga holes aren't here. There's only 6. Okay. And then I've got a couple of ravens here, but I can't access them yet because I don't have the tool. Giant's toes? Oh, that's by the dwarves. I've also missed an artifact. I mean, no harm going all the way up there, is there? Because there's probably things I've missed.
I would have
easily.
beaten you.
What?
Earlier, if Atreus hadn't been there.
Perhaps.
We could go again, find out for certain.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
The broken sockets are tied to the upgrade materials, which are the fragments of Yggdrasil. Right, is there anything left to unlock? Hold... Ooh! Hold square while sprinting to activate Frost Awaken. Nice and simple. Got a rune here. What's this one? Ah, the double bang. Oh, I've already done that one. Never mind. Strike an enemy during its attack with Scorched Earth. Significantly increase the damage dealt. Adds a powerful finisher to the Chaotic Rampage. But again, Chaotic Rampage is one of those moves that just doesn't work properly on this difficulty because everything just counters it. You can start swinging and then they go, nah. Right, I really like her magic. Holds enemies longer. Release a cloud of poison. Apply poison to rooted enemies. Yeah. Thank you, Freya.
If you don't need them, I can hold on to those Vanir crests for you.
Would have been a shame to have left that behind.
So there's one of his toes is here. So imagine it's a mound of dirt I'm looking for. There it is. Yeah, so I imagine it's as much story related as other things are. You know, you gotta find them as you play through the new areas.
It's mine.
There's that last missing artifact.
Yeah?
I actually definitely expected it to take longer to level up. I mean, I know I'm only just level 4 now, but that's still quite a good amount of levels. Oh, I didn't mean to upgrade that one.
Some folks up.
Damn it. That's the one I should have upgraded.
Don't get killed in the meantime.
Ooh. Vanaheim's power. Depends on luck. That's just luck. I keep forgetting to check my armor.
Now?
No, nothing I want to upgrade. Sell all of them.
Family crests? I'll take them.
Right, let's go sailing, see what this missed item is. I don't actually know if enemies respawn or not. Considering we're going to be returning to Alfheim, we're about to find out.
So, Freya, if we might finish your story. How did Hrimthur intend to get revenge on the Aesir for killing his father? Did it have to do with Asgard's wall?
It did. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard Realm Tower.
I knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't. He said Surtur would know what to do. And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall...
Then it is already Ragnarok.
Aye, blast it. I hoped it might have given us another way.
Now we'll just knock on the front door, say, hello, I've come to deliver my child. Then they'll be like, yep, cool, what new kid? That's in. Yeah, as far as I know, the enemies don't respawn unless you're in a challenge, challenge environment.
Mimir, I never asked how it felt to lose your head.
What would you have me say? That it tickled?
Merely curious.
If you wish to derive some satisfaction from my pain, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. Kratos swung swift and true, didn't you, brother? I felt nary a scratch.
Oh,
Shame.
how have I not been to this bank? Yeah, I do fully intend to 100% this game, but I was thinking it might revolve around doing a couple of just, like, at the moment we've got nothing left here, apart from what I'm going to be doing exploring. I was trying to determine if that's a raven. So, like, I'm not going to be doing anything special now here, apart from now, where I'm going to go and have a look at the undisclosed location. Apart from here, there's nothing left. Apart just run around, grab chests. So it might be an off-stream kind of deal, you know, get a couple of the ravens, but don't actually turn in the rewards until after I've gone back to streaming. Just so you don't miss all that slimy goodness. I mean, the scenery's beautiful, but I'm mostly just keeping my eyes out for loot. Ah. So this is a place to revisit later because I can't access that because I'm blocked out. I'm actually a little bit lost. Yeah, I don't know when I get that ability, unfortunately, so we're going to be waiting a while.
Regret it, Mimir?
Most likely. What are we talking about in particular?
Giving up your body?
Do I regret exchanging my life for my freedom? That's a question I ask myself every day, my lady.
What about today?
Today? Glad to be out in the world. How else could I spend such quality time with you?
Okay, okay.
I mean, as far as I know, like, the Muspelheim realm again is going to be a challenge area, so there'll be plenty of combat fun to be had there. And I'll probably be doing a fair bit of raging, given that it was a pain in the ass in the first game. Especially when the elementals get involved. Ugh. Gross. Am I even going the right way? I'm sort of just following the river around. Like, in all honesty, I am sort of inclined to agree that the enemies don't respawn. Because otherwise you get a bottomless amount of items. Which means upgrades are no longer a tactical choice, more just, oh, get everything! Okay, so where am I going? Not that way. Freya's shop. My brother just sent me a message on Discord saying, damn it, you were right. Happens often. No one just seems to appreciate it. I want to say about, but I can't remember what we spoke about. Yeah, it's just, all my family's very surprised when I'm right. I don't get it. I'm lost. This whole place looks like a jungle. Oh wait, it is. Oh. Or it's a forest. So it says Freya's shop. Oh. It's just the shop. And it just happens to be called Freya's shop. Ooh, what's this? New law scroll, Freya's Lament. I can't do this. I mean, I have to do this. I wrote this because I can't say the words out loud. I wrote this because maybe, if all goes well, it'll be a funny reminder of the man I once was. A man who is scared, who is in over his head. A man who cannot stop asking himself, over and over again, a single question. What would she do? I'd love to ask her, but she's gone, so I guess I have to answer on her behalf. She told me to stop complaining. She told me that I don't matter. Ooh. That my fears, my inadequacies are irrelevant. All that matters is making sure the people of Vanaheim can cast off the yoke of Aesir rule. She'll tell me that I'm allowed to be scared, I'm allowed to be angry, but above all, I have to be strong. The people of Vanaheim need a leader, and for the foreseeable future, it looks like I'm the best they're going to get. Man, I wish she was here. So how did he, which is implied he's a bit of a coward, resolve the war between the light and dark elves? It's a shame I can't actually access the map faster than pressing up and then scrolling along. It's a bit of a flaw. Is there anything else I've missed here? We're going to be walking past a raven I've missed. I'm going to call it now. Ah, I need to get over there. Oh, I need the vent. See, revisitable reasons to each area. Mostly just because of all those vents I don't know how to access. Oh, I'm on the other side of this ravine. Oh, missed this because I didn't have Mimir last time.
Reminds me of a Vanaheim song I heard long ago.
I'm not singing. I bless the rains of Vanaheim. Words from a traditional Vanaheim song in Greece. The rain served as a reminder to worship the gods. The people of these lands worship the rain alongside their god.
Done exploring, Kratos?
That is such a bad Toto reference.
Looking for something? We can head out the way we came.
But you might as well just be singing Africa. Right, so where am I going? I am going the right way, I just have to go a bit longer way to get there. How did I miss this? I bet I'm going to go all this way, and then it's going to be like, yeah, you need the ability that you don't have. Hello, Jim. Thank you for that raid. There is no notification, don't forget. Hello, Emma. How are you? Welcome to God of War. We are currently not doing anything too spoilery, so it's safe for you to stay for a minute. If you are afraid of God of War spoilers, this is the wrong place to be, because there's going to be plenty of them in a couple of minutes, because we have to progress the game in some way. When I can find which way I need to go to get to where I'm going. What? Well, you did bring her with you, Jim. You can't complain. You mean like this? Yes, you can hear the sound effect better. Don't eat me. I guess I can't actually carry on. I tell you, you're missing out. The first God of War was as good as this one. How did the dungeon go? I won't keep going in what I was going to do while we're having this conversation, like as in story-wise. It's a side quest, but it's all tied into the main story overall. Plenty deaths, so essentially any savage raid. Okie dokie. Thanks for the raid though, Jim. See you later. So, what food you got there, Emma? Are you able to share? All you can see is the pretty green. That is all you can see, and that is all you need to know. I think I'm actually going the right way with my marker. Pumpkin ginger soup. That's a spicy pumpkin. I think I'm actually barred from going back the way I want to go.
I must say, I think we make a good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's...
Finesse.
Wisdom, magic, ability to tolerate you for long periods of time.
I was going to say brutality.
That works.
But yes, I'm not going to recap the story just in case someone's accidentally clicked onto the stream when they meant to click on someone else or not at all. So, just got to accept Kratos is angry. People die when Kratos is angry. We win. I'm going to follow the quest marker. Mind you, it's just telling me to go to the portal. I'm guessing I have to fast travel up there? Yeah, literally it's sending me here, so either I'm done here or I need to go to another spawn. No, I cannot go anywhere else. We are done here for now. So what we got? We got the Elven Sanctum, we got the Eyes of Odin. And Niflheim. Oh yeah, I got a reward to claim. Back we'll go... No, we won't. We'll do that after we've been to Alpine. We're going through the magical door to the magical kingdom that is buried in sand. I bet this mission's going to be, like, insanely high level. Like, we're talking level 7 or 8 and I'm level 5. You know, the one thing that makes me smile about this game being on PlayStation before PC is everyone on PC will be crying that they can't play it.
You once revived a giant's corpse to stop a certain fight we won't talk about. Could you call on that power again?
Maybe. Do you have a massive giant's corpse for me to revive?
No?
Well, there you go.
I could get one. Even Mimir's trying to be spoiler friendly. I love how she's okay with
Freya,
that now.
I've always wondered, why was Freyr so revered here so quickly upon his first arrival?
Well, to begin with, it wasn't his first arrival. Very few know this, but Freyr was one of the earliest visitors to Alfheim, back in the dawn of realm travel.
Oh, bit before my time. Do tell.
We believed for a long time that all the giants had died in the flood, until one of them appeared in Vanaheim. Her name was Gerd, and she came offering to teach us the secrets of traveling between realms using Bifrost light.
Wait. Let us look this way.
Much of the sand has been cleared away, but another storm rages beyond that pass, which must mean...
Another half-goofa.
Let's save the jellyfish! We're very environmentally friendly.
Odd. It looks as though the Light Elves sealed off this section of the Barrens. Why?
Luckily for us, a very considerate goddess has enhanced our magic chisel, and we can unseal it.
My, that is lucky.
The forbidden sands lay beyond.
Contested territory, according to Bela, and another storm to endure.
So first things first, the Hjarta. We need to find the unhappy jellyfish.
I remember when Freyr and I traveled to this realm as children. The desert was healthy and full of life back then. I can't help but fear that era has ended for good and our efforts here are futile.
It's a fair concern. Healing this land will take more than a pair of singing half-goofa. But I have to believe, in the long run, we're doing right by Alfheim.
Keeping an eye out for the ravens. Region discovered, the Forbidden Sands.
Wow! Best we start looking for a way underground.
Keep a lookout for a cave!
I can't hear you! You're shouting too loud. Right, that's what we're doing first. To clear the sandstorm, then I can have a look around. And also, it would be a good way to find.
See an entrance.
It will be a good way to find if this place is too hard for me or not. So let's find out by trial by blood. Ooh, we're descending into the devil's anus.
I hope Freyr will appreciate our work here in the desert.
No.
I wonder if he knows how poorly this realm has fared in his absence.
Aye. Hearing the Song of the Sands again is a rare privilege, even if it's only a solo act.
Or a duet, once this Hofgufa is free. This architecture,
The burrows.
it is not of the Dark Elves.
An abandoned ancient settlement by the looks of it. Built long before the Lightwell's creation.
More hive matter as well.
I'd say we're on the right track then.
I'm guessing that's the way out. Ooh, spooky, scary. That seems like a really pointless shortcut. Yeah, what I need to do is get my runic and luck high enough so that when I parry with that poison effect, that it's got a really high chance to trigger, and it will be almost it will be a permanent infliction.
Blocked.
Could I reach it from down here?
Don't know. Can you let me aim?
This kind of hive material is sensitive to sound. How odd.
It's like a giant ear. That's a horrible thought.
When I last came here with you and Atreus, I assumed the absence of Alfheim's light was an aberration. I didn't realize it was covered by hive matter.
Aye. And as far as the Dark Elves are concerned, it's that light column in the center of the temple that's the aberration. Just look at how old some of these surfaces are. Far older than the Lightwell, or even our trapped half-giffer for that matter.
That's quite the empathetic perspective, Mimir.
Well, dangle from a burly god's backside for a few winters, and you'll find yourself looking for all sorts of new perspectives.
Oh, why didn't you let me do that the last time? I much prefer to have Freya accompanying me than Atreus. I mean, his use of the animals is really cool and all, but I'm not really that impressed by it. I'd much rather the different status effects that she
More
brings.
hive, but denser.
Ooh, what if? Ah.
There you go.
The certain density allows me just to shoot an arrow at it, the other density I have to use the axe.
Brother, the wee bastard's about to explode!
I'm winning! I am happy about this.
Enemy to your left!
It doesn't matter, I will just spawn trap them. This makes me very happy. I doubt though that they are not coming from a nest.
Enemies to your left!
Yeah, they're coming from a nest. Oh, you just dump the axe in the floor, okay. I actually thought it was just a really heavy hit, but no, just slam the axe into the floor and leave it there. We're not using that anymore.
Hoist your back!
Kratos,
Oh yeah, I don't
are
have
you
that effect
okay?
anymore. No bad.
Enemy behind you!
Light elves.
Oh god, they're working together.
Yelpa!
Right side!
Poison at your
That's stun damage though. Oh, finally, easy Grims.
Enemy behind you! Above you! Incoming poison!
Well, that works. I like this. You little shit. That one just didn't have a very good time at all.
Light elves don't often travel underneath the barrens, do they?
Territory changes hands often in Alfheim. Or so it appears.
Big Veer did mention that these ruins have historical significance for the Light Elves. I assume they're only here to keep intruders out.
Well, at least they tried.
Just kept chasing that little Grim. He was like, no, don't hit me.
suspect
And
the
just
court
knock him
below
around.
would disagree.
Sacrifice. No sacrifice in vain. A corpse lay below this one. I wonder if the poor soul wrote it before expiring. Or if it was written by the fiend who caused said expiration. Oh, right. My brother said I was right a couple of minutes ago, and it's about the Reaper requirement in Endwalker. He was like, oh, I'll be a Reaper as my class, and I was like, don't you need Endwalker for that? I love it when I'm right. It does happen. Just not very often. Hey? What's up with that? Did I win?
Good eye. Let's continue, shall we?
I need to remember to check every nook and cranny though. So I will be missing things otherwise. There could be ravens down here for all I know. Chances are probably not. Given that I doubt Odin has very good eyesight in a sandstorm. Where's the little squeaky bastard? I can hear him. I don't know why I never thought of doing that either. Level 5? Well, it didn't do him much good now, did it? Oh, hello. Oh, goodbye.
Behind you, Kratos!
I'm literally just doing this to keep myself alive now.
Switching!
Oh, that was close.
I hope freeing these
That was an accident. I'm not even going to claim that I did that right.
It was a dazzling display once. The skies of Alfheim filled with their song.
I imagine it's the lack of fresh light that's caused this pair to grow abnormally large. No use in having babies if there's nothing for them to feed on.
Trying to protect their children from a harsh world. I can relate.
Yeah, that combo, I'm not even going to claim that was like what I intended. That was exactly as planned. It was not. Oh, is that what I'm hearing? There's this little enemy that you can kill. That's pretty much like a little loot goblin, but you have to get him from behind. And I can't remember like what they sound like, so I hear all the squeaking. I'm like, ooh, stuff. There it is. My half-goofer pal. My giga jellyfish. I'd love a combo where you can swing one blade as well as the axe. That would be so cool.
I wonder if these two comprehend the choice they face once free.
What choice do you speak of?
The life cycle of the Hakusa. In order to breed, they must pass on their light to their children.
And without light, they will die.
I suppose that's all any of us can hope for in the end. That our death has purpose. That we can live on through our children. Well, given another chance, I know what choice I would make.
Right. So I either need to be above where I'm aiming or below. Is there any Twilight Crystal? Where's the third one to this set? Because you have to do it in a certain sequence, and I can't do that sequence that I wanted to do without doing this sequence. But the question is, where's the third one? Oh, hang on, I see it.
Good. Almost there.
One, two, three. You're free, my jellyfish.
Well done.
Oh no, you're not.
Time to set it loose.
Aye, back to the surface then.
Because when I save the jellyfish, or the half goofer in this case, it removes the sandstorm, so I can actually see. You.
Incoming! Left side! Out go!
Oh, what was that?
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
I just got fire spat at me and I don't know where it came from. It's never as easy, is it? I'm already starting fights half dead. Game can't take pity on me, can it?
What's your right?
Oh, you're so dead. Okay, Tail. I would say enjoy your cleaning, but we both know that's not an option.
Behind you, watch out!
Oh wow, that actually really hurt.
Right flank!
Oh, this is not fun.
Come on, Kratos! Get
Which enemy do I kill first? Because a big burly thing keeps me distracted while little shitty things do all the damage.
Switching!
You're on fire!
Oh, I
Kratos.
see.
It will pass.
What it's coughing up at me is flammable.
The Alpha!
No, I pressed the wrong button. I called the axe back and I was meant to shield break. Well, little shitty things go down quite quick. Big shitty thing. Need to pay more attention. Damn it. I was dead anyway. I messed that up so bad. I didn't even think my defense was that low. I mean, I suppose it stops me from dying in a single hit. Just two. Ooh, much better, isn't it?
Behind you! Incoming! Behind you, brother!
I keep putting my shield. I do that to myself every time. I put the shield up, miss the parry, and think, right, drop shield, bring it back up. Every single time I die to the little Grims, that is the main reason. And no matter how many times I say to you guys I need to stop doing that, I will do it every single time. See then, just block him. Like, there's no point. Ugh. I don't know what to kill first. I can't kill the little things fast enough. And the big thing will just sponge everything. And I'll die to the little things because of that little spin they do in the air.
Watch your left!
Come on, Kratos! Off
No, I don't know what to kill first. It's an easy fight.
Behind you, brother! You're on fire, Kratos!
I got killed by the spark because it set fire to the gas which wasn't even near me. Oh my god. I just don't know, like, I need to kill it, but I can't.
Left leg!
Behind you, watch out!
Kratos, we need you!
I can't believe I'm struggling with this. It's really easy.
Left side!
Behind you!
Left side, brother! Behind you, watch out!
Oh. Finally got it. Oh. It did not need to be that hard. Like, I don't know what I was doing really terribly there.
The pipe.
Used in many of Freyr's blessings, I imagine.
It wasn't that difficult, but I made it look. Whispering slaps. Oh, Nemean Crush. A massive fiery shockwave that sends enemies flying back. That's a classic. Emits a volley of explosive mortars from the blast. Greatly increase the radius of the explosion and doubles the number of mortars. Right, now that we've got a heavy runic attack for both weapons now, we can really spice things up. Like I can just drop the ice axe and then just go nuts with the blades properly. Looking forward to it. I mean, they are game changers, I suppose. That's why it took so long to get one. Because I mean, just the ice axe leaving the AoE. I mean, just drop it down and leave it to freeze.
Reminds me of a story.
Does it?
There once was a blacksmith whose king commanded him to construct a box that could contain all the evils of the world. But no metal could hold such a power. So the blacksmith used the flame.
Kratos, is this a story meant to ease my grief?
Perhaps it is just a story. A way to pass the time.
I appreciate the sentiment, but, well, your stories...
What about my stories?
I wouldn't exactly call them a comfort.
Fair. Mimir is the better storyteller.
Now, don't sell yourself short, brother. You've come a long way from the days of laconic fables.
Laconic.
It's okay. Finish your story, Kratos.
The blacksmith's daughter was the key to unlocking the box. He died trying to protect her from those who would open it.
Well, at least it's a relatable story.
And who was the man? Who was the person who killed his daughter? For once, it wasn't Kratos. It was actually Zeus. It's just funny how they're all stories. He says they're all stories, but it's not. It's life for him. He lived all of these stories. It'd be interesting to see if he tells a story about his fight with Hercules. I just find it moderately interesting that he started talking about his past, which he shouldn't be happy about, because you know you sort of killed an entire race of gods. There you go. I knew this was it wasn't a dead end. Just making sure there's no ravens.
It appears we've overstayed our welcome in Alfheim.
Oh, hello. The big finish.
Changing arrows.
Didn't stand a chance. When it's a single enemy, it's fine. When it's more than one, literally 2 enemies, I have a really bad time with it. I need to start spending these skills upgrading. Actually upgrading what I use. So freezing throw. I tend not to use it for damage, for stun. I use it as a closer. No, not protection, because it's greatly increases resistance to damage and being staggered during the skill, which I'm guessing is only when the axe is airborne. Like, because I love this Scathy's Edge, I'm going to try and max it out. So it even adds bloody stun to it. I don't want to commit to upgrading these heavy runics yet, because they're the only ones I have so far. I mean, I'm quite happy with the axe AoE. So what does that do upgraded again? Increases the duration of the hazard. Further increases the duration size. I think this might be a one I keep, you know. Because I found that playing with the axe is mostly just you drop it and move on. You don't actually stick with the axe. Like, you bang it down and you just carry on. I have seen it. If I don't do it, I'll forget it's there. Come on! The fact I can't use arrows here to hit these ravens. Oh, really? Oh, what? It actually hit its wing! There you go. Got it in the end. Right, let's free the jellyfish. Full goofer. Free the half goofers.
If my stories are of no comfort, take solace in knowing you did what you thought was best for your son's safety. Even these creatures know. There is little choice for a parent. You are not alone.
I'm not, am I? And now neither are they.
We save the jellies.
Incredible.
The Song of the Sands. Wow. Didn't know I could get misty. It's beautiful.
Thank you, Kratos. This land sings once more. We've done good here.
No rush to leave yet, is there? Who knows what kind of adventures await us in a freshly lit Barrens?
I didn't expect them to die. I thought I did the good thing and then they go and die. It wasn't me, I swear. Right. Let's see what's kicking about these barrens, shall we? Probably another droga hole, if I'm not going to be surprised if there is.
Freya, do you mind picking up that story about your brother? You mentioned a giant had come to Vanaheim to teach you of the Bifrost.
Yes, Gerd. Freyr became immediately infatuated with her. He always yearned to wander, and along came someone who could truly show him how. So, wander they did, exploring the world tree from root to branch. But one day, it came time for Gerd to wander away.
Set that aside for now. Come.
The Alpha!
Ooh.
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
See, I don't. When it comes to fights like that, is it best to go for the melee person or go straight for the ranged people?
Light Lord, incoming!
Behind you! Incoming!
Yeah, it's probably best to go for the ranged.
The Alpha!
This stun's insane.
The Alpha! The Alpha!
Nice and easy, yeah. Just run around after the range. The melee may be aggressive, but they can't keep up all the time. But then I suppose if you got that works for that enemy type, but what about the enemy types of they've got archers with a heavy and they've got 2 heavies, or they've got heavy and melees? Like, there's so many different variants. What do we kill first? Oh god.
A token.
A badge of honor. The elves made a few of these. They'd hang them up outside.
Right,
their
what we fighting?
dwellings. Show their support for my brother.
The Alpha!
Oh god, what are you?
Brother! Get up, brother!
I haven't fought this guy before. I need to start dodging more. Like, just because I can parry doesn't mean I should.
The Alpha!
Oh, this is a fine
Walking away from this one more try. He one-shots me with his lightest attack. So, it might be a case of leave it. One last try.
Alpha!
Come on, Kratos!
Oh shit, there's more than one. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave that. I haven't fought them yet. They are 2 levels higher than me, so we're gonna have to come back. That is one of those enemies that's not worth me trying for half an hour. Just because it's so new to me. Oh cool, it stays on the map. Yggdrasil Rift, they're called. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Like, I know they're hard, but I haven't fought the enemy yet, so I don't know what to expect.
A light elf statue in the desert. Odd.
On top of ancient elven ruins? I'd have to agree.
What's all this then?
Ever written poetry of your own, brother?
Oh,
No.
new poem.
Well, ask a stupid question.
So we have Trip. Alone yet together, close yet apart, our long scarves a tether, cooperation in art, speak without a word, quest through the land, glide like a bird, draw names in the sand. So that's Unravel. Oh, hang on. Oh, I see, there's a,
What is that?
A phantom! Rogue magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell, look at that thing!
Alpha!
Attack!
Kill it! All right?
I need to stun it.
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Well, I'm not gonna lie, that was interesting. Yeah, so it's either got 3 shields or it's got 3 stuns. Because I haven't encountered that health bar before.
What is that?
A phantom! Rogue magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell, look at that thing!
It's vulnerable when it glows! The Alpha!
Attack!
Brother, the springs! Hurry!
That's it!
Oh, right.
Careful!
It's doing it twice.
The Alpha!
Give yourself an opening! Don't waste it!
The Alpha!
Give yourself an opening! Don't waste it!
These are fun little mini bosses, eh? Oh, that was close. There's the last one.
The Alpha!
But now it's really pissed off. Come on, over this way.
Above you, brother!
The Alpha! The Alpha! The Alpha!
Never thought I'd be fighting an enemy without a weapon. Ooh!
Brother, the springs! Hurry!
What? Nice.
The Alpha!
It's time for the big finish.
Well, yet another gift of fimbulwinter, I suppose.
The magic draining out of all of us has to end up somewhere.
Unlimited sharpened. Elven creation. Well, that was an interesting fight, wasn't it? Dwarven steel, shattered rune. Bonded leather, stonewood. That was actually quite a lot of fun. It's different fighting an enemy that's not all about how quickly can you put his health to 0, and you actually got to do an endurance fight. Don't get them too often anymore. Why can't I detonate it? Cancel, cancel. Looking forward to fighting more of them. Once you know their attack pattern, it's the same as anything. I mean, theirs is a little bit more predictable because they don't have a whole array of attacks and any tricky, like, oh, I'm going to start attacking and then I'm going to stop. But that's cool. I enjoyed that. That was fun. And with this poison effect, it made it a little bit
about
easier.
some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Oh, you can say that again.
Yeah, Mimir, shut up. That quest. Oh yeah, what's that new amulet thing I've got? Alfheim's Honor. Last second dodges empower Kratos' next action on his strength. I don't really do them on purpose. Man, these dog things are really good at drifting. Right, let's actually do what we came here to do, and then we'll go and explore the rest of it later.
Jewelry.
Oh? Put it on one of my horns. Let's see if I can pull it off.
No.
That's all my brother's tributes.
Would you prefer we hang on to them?
Do what you will. If Freyr didn't bother taking them when he left Alfheim, he wouldn't mind us selling them to the dwarves. An elven library.
An archive of knowledge.
No sign of the Light Elves.
For now.
Maybe they've left for the day, and we can browse at our leisure.
No, don't be silly. Those embers are still going. This evening I find myself musing on the scent of a book. When the paper is fresh, it carries the gentle notes of the plants it came from, light, floral, with a touch of sweetness. As time passes, the pages age. They take on their brittle tan, a tear forms from any force stronger than the softest of touches. The scent hardens, crisp at the beginning, move into the earthy musk left behind from dust, desert air, and insects' feasts. To these ephemera, nearly as impermanent as ourselves, do we entrust the collective knowledge of our elven histories. Is this venture foolish? I concede the fleeting nature of existence, be it of flesh or scroll, yet I would not trade the pleasure of putting ink to page for all the treasures of Alfheim. He's a very studious man, that one. All visitors must observe strict silence inside the library, even in the vestibule, pathway, grand hall, mezzanine, and upper circle. No books are to leave the premises for any reason, under penalty of death. Transcriptions of any material within the library are expressly forbidden. Damage to library materials due to carelessness, including creases, files, annotations, and such like, even accidental, will not be tolerated. Comestibles, libations, and liquids of any kind are forbidden. Visitors must check in with the present librarian before leaving the library. Failure to adhere to these rules will result in immediate punishment to be determined by the present librarian. I do love it when they're like all these fancy things, and it's literally don't be a dick.
Not to end the Elven War, but restricting their access only serves those who wish to prolong it.
Taking a page out of Odin's book.
Aye. Quite the advantage for the Light Elves.
Treasure map for the Forgotten Tower. Have a look at that. I think we found that on the way here. I think I know where that is. Amulet fragment! Yes! Put another slot in.
This book is sealed, but there is an inscription. The console.
Big Bear spoke of an exile of the same name. Odds are he'd like a gander at that particular text.
Leave the sanctum. Yeah, it's a quest, so there's a boss fight now.
All this knowledge of their ancestors, their shared history, poetry.
We are the caretakers of truth, the arbiters of knowledge, protectors of this repository, of enlightenment that stretches back to our earliest writings, ancient as the sands. It is our sacred duty to protect our elven learnings and prevent the possible spread of it to those who cannot reconcile the wisdom found within these walls. The benighted masses cannot be trusted, cannot be expected to assimilate these truths. They lack the intellectual fortitude to absorb and accept the divisive nature of certain revelations. This suppression is not cruelty, nor it is an attempt of control. It is mercy, pure and simple. Never forget that. So essentially, if you're not seeking knowledge, you're an idiot.
Forgotten. What a waste.
The Light Elves have such a way with words. Are you seeking enlightenment? No? Stupid. Enemy? The Maven.
It appears the librarian would like a word.
We haven't checked out... What?
Sounds like she wants that journal back.
No.
No.
Shield strike now! Kratos, we need you!
Was not expecting that. I suppose they only let you tear into them for a short while before they get pissed off. Oh, yeah. This is no different than the one we fought as a boss, though the movesets are almost exactly the same. So that's fine. I just need to not be shit. So I was waiting for her to break out and just throw the blades again. Oh, this was a mistake.
Shield strike!
Oh yeah, Runic Guard obviously affects that too. That was a risky move.
Shield strike!
No! No heals for you! Sit down!
She thinks she's protecting them by hiding all this knowledge away.
Our ally wishes to read this journal. We are taking the book.
Kratos just let something live. That was strange.
I'm impressed. Thought you were going to end her.
When last we traveled here, after Faye passed, I killed an elf of great importance. The ramifications were dire for his people. I do not wish to make the same mistake twice.
Oh. That's an interesting turn.
Freya, getting back to your brother learning to realm travel, I take it the romance with his teacher ended poorly?
It did for him. Freyr was heartbroken and resolved himself to perform some great feat to win her back.
Brother, wait. Do you notice that?
Even when I know what attack it's doing, I still miss it. He's gone. I actually did a combat encounter without dying. Yeah, I might just cut out a lot of the pointless death for the sake of YouTube. I mean, as much fun as it would be to watch me die, watching me die over and over to the exact same thing probably isn't that exciting. Oh, well, that reach. Nice. I mean, that is the curse, I'm afraid, for playing the hardest difficulty on games. You're gonna die to stupid shit a lot, but for the sake of entertainment, try and cut it down. Do I need to use both? Yes. In short, I do need to use both. Easy puzzle. Probably the combat was harder. Yep. Gonna put that little droplet in and just, I'm good. Was there really?
In my travels, I heard of a great battle in your homeland at a place called the Gates of Fire.
Hang on, what's this? The Hyperion Grapple and Hyperion Pull skills L2, R1 do extra damage and stun. Nah.
The Heartgates.
You were there?
No.
Is that regret in your voice?
I did regret not dying there for many years. But no longer.
I think the Hot Gates were, if it's what I'm thinking of, I think that's where the Spartans fought up against the Persians. Like in the movie 300 as well. I mean,
Freya,
I'm probably
getting
wrong.
back to your brother. What did he do to win back Gerd? And how did it end up with him being worshipped in Alfheim?
Well, Freyr thought big. He set his aim on the grandest of gestures. He intended to be the first to find the elusive source of Bifrost light. And he succeeded, although quite by accident. Freyr believed he navigated best while fortified by a potent blend of Vanir herbs. When he wandered, he wandered. And he managed to wander from the World Tree directly into the Lake of Souls. The elves had never seen anybody come out of the lake before, so it got some attention.
Oh, that is bloody hilarious.
I don't know whether he worked his charms at that point or they just assumed him to be a great deity. But of course, he hadn't made this journey in search of responsibility, so he didn't stick around long. Still, the legend of his manifestation was passed along through the ages. It even endured after the Great Division, remembered by light and dark elf alike. So when at last he returned, he was uniquely situated to gain the trust of both sides and help to create a truce. The problem was, both sides trusted only him. So the peace could only last as long as he stayed around to keep it. And with the long war dragging on without an end in sight, I suppose making any kind of peace was an irresistible notion for him. Even if it meant having to rule.
Oh, so he's accidentally one of the most important people in elven history. One. There's a crow. Need to be a little bit closer. I love finding the crows accidentally. It makes me feel good. This seems awfully suspicious.
Freya, here.
It's a flower.
A dawn bloom. You have an interest in botanicals now?
9 realms in bloom. So we're trying to find all the flowers. Right, bring it on. What we got? Lots of dead elves. What's going to happen?
Another sleeping troll, courtesy of the dwarves.
Casualties caused 43 dwarven, 22 other. Method in prison, not slumber. Prison location, Alfheim. Date of release, not applicable. It's a troll. Rehabilitation is impossible. Feel free to use the rousing relic if you're desperate to get your skull caved in. Imprisonment overseen by Alvis, Stonefoot, Svartalheim, otherwise known as he is running out of patience for writing these reports. So that is a side quest, is to fight the trolls. Okay, coming back later. Because we've found 3 of them now, 1 in each realm.
Why do you yawn?
Force of habit, I suppose, since I don't sleep anymore. Although, it's far more confounding that I'm the tired one. I've seen you stay awake for days at a time without so much as a drooping eyelid. Not even a nap.
Gods do not nap.
Oh, tell that to Thor.
Right, where is the last one? I mean, I love how he's like gods. He's a Spartan. The most angry, war-ready, bloody Greek civilization out there. Nice. I've seen that before, that heart on the wall, painted on. Don't know what it means. Nice, another Izoon apple. Right, is there anything else on the map that looks like it's going to be interesting? So that's the troll. No, the troll's there. Have I been up there? I think I've been up there.
Kratos, Tell me of an adversary from your homeland. It will serve us well if I understand more of your battle tactics.
There was Medusa, queen of the Gorgons. Her gaze turned men to stone. A mirror would turn her own powers against her. Or, you may remove her head, but that is the hard way.
Which did you choose?
The hard way.
Forget I asked.
Well, how else are you meant to slaughter everybody?
A statue of my brother.
Freyr's
How quick.
gift. Hey, look at that. Equilibrium of light and dark. I like when Kratos talks about the story of
This
his
statue may have survived Freya's absence, but a truce clearly did not. Monuments are useless to those who ignore their message.
He didn't create a truce through diplomacy alone. His godhood, his very presence is what healed this land and allowed peace to take root. But once he left, he had to have known what would happen.
Well, he had good reason to leave. Some jackass convinced his sister to marry a madman.
What's this? Oh. This is a mechanic that was forgotten after the first game. Nice little throwback.
Strange. These crystals contain their own light.
You're right. Normally we'd have to provide our own. Perhaps slotting a crystal on the opposite side could shed some light on this mystery.
Okay, so what am I looking at here?
You said monuments are useless. Why restore this one?
It was hidden for some time. Perhaps now it can serve as a reminder.
Aye. Nothing reminds people of their history like chiseled, well-lit marble.
So now the question is, how do I drop that barrier that requires me to chuck the axe off of a Twilight Stone? Where is the Twilight Stone? Nope, definitely can't do it like that. Right, so I've got one crystal left to get. Not crystal, I need to just destroy that barrier. What is with this blue sand? Oh, I see it. You can't have that on, otherwise it stops the light. Can't believe I didn't see that. There we go. So then we do this, which activates the bridge. Then we take the one under here to activate the other side, which then activates the podium. I wonder what the reward will be. We'll do this, and then I think we'll call it a night. Because I think that's all we can do here. Because I can't do that rift. It is too hard. Like, I'm not even going to chicken out and admit that I can do it. I have no idea.
That did something. The ring of crystal shards glow.
Looks like we can read the inscription now as well.
The light from the crystals. It fate is in the sand now.
Bogvanger,
look
Whetstone,
at that?
and Whispering Slam.
Freyr's gift endures after all. Or should I say, his presence?
Freya summons a field of electrically charged fireflies around her. Increasing more fireflies are summoned. Fireflies cause chain lightning across enemies when they finally explode.
You are not funny.
And that should be a whetstone for one of her swords.
Anything illuminating?
In honor of the Enlightened One, may his gift shine eternal, may his light serve as a beacon of harmony, may peace endure among the elves as we forever bask in its radiant glow. So we got 2 Freya items from that. So, can't do that, it's too hard. Can't do that because it's locked off. Done that. Done that. Was there anything in that corner? Oh, that would have been the elemental. So I think we've actually explored everywhere, so we could actually... We should be able to do everything. Got 3 more ravens to find. Because I know there's stuff in here. But I'm guessing all the ravens are out here somewhere. So we will be returning to this place one last time. Once I have the ability to wake the giants and activate the gas, the wind veins.
The peace was fragile. Surely a bit of extra light in the desert isn't enough to make it last.
Before I met Faye, I could not imagine a life of peace. After her death, in our travels to Jotunheim.
An enchantment. Ooh, what does that do? More strength.
I found peace on my own. It remains my responsibility to make it last.
Perhaps the elves will find peace again one day, even without Freya's guidance.
His presence continues to guide them, whether they realize it or not.
I was going to say, all of those are lit up now, so I can use them. Shattered runes. Still don't know what that's for. That's an unfortunate place for those lights. They're right on his nipples. I think someone was having a little bit of laugh at Santa Monica HQ.
Back to Vanaheim, or Midgard even. Specky and Svanna could use the company. We have kennels.
It would not go well for them. Once a predator becomes accustomed to a land, it is cruel to move them.
I suppose you're right. Just seems lonely out here.
It is peaceful. They have each other. It is enough.
That's Guardian Ingot. And I found a key. To what door?
Another key, eh? Sooner or later, we're gonna have to find a lock to put them in.
Do I remember seeing a door anywhere? Or perhaps it's up by that dimensional rift. Because I sort of went up there and was like, nah.
You know, Freyr loved to breed Gulan pups in Vanaheim. I wonder if these two are the descendants of the Gulan he brought here long ago.
That explains how we got to the desert. Another gift for the Dark Elves.
And there's my treasure. Stonewood.
Something is coming, and it's not happy.
Hello.
Watch out for the scales! It's charging!
Oh, it really hurts too. It's doable.
Brother.
I'll give it a couple of tries. Not going to spend ages because we're over time already, but I want to do this. I want to give this a try.
Something is coming, and it's not happy.
I felt that one, brother.
Get ready!
I don't think trying to parry this thing is a good idea. See? Oh, hello.
Get ready!
Come on, Kratos. Off your back.
I may have let go of L1 thinking, you know, I need to... it's such a hard thing to get my head out of that mindset of, I can parry this, I need to try again. It's a completely doable fight.
Something is coming, and it's not happy.
Afraid! Helga!
Oh, that didn't work.
Here it comes!
See, I did it then. I put my guard down just for that.
On your guard, Kratos! Helga! Helga! Out of the way! Helga!
Get up, brother.
No amount of shouting "get out of the way" was going to prepare me to get out of the way that quickly. It's doable, but it might be another comeback later thing, just because it's going to take a little while to get it right. Because if it's orange, it's a reddish orange, that means I'm 2 levels under.
And it's not happy.
Get ready! Steady your bar!
Oh.
Watch out for the scales! It's charging!
I'm dead. Like, I haven't prepared for this very well.
It's charging!
Oh.
Watch out for the scales! Fall back! It's about to charge! Alpha! Get back! Watch out for the scales! It's charging! Alpha!
Oh, this was a mistake.
Out of the way!
So what part of you am I tearing
What
off?
was a drake doing back there?
Oh.
Your guess is as good as mine. Imprisoning a drake. Can't decide whether to be impressed or horrified.
Either way, it is over now.
A little bit sad I didn't get to see a cool ass finisher. Gravelberry. And what was my loot? Elven Creation, so that was the last of the 3 sets from here. Dragon Claw. Can be used to craft dragon scaled armor. Skirnir's Gambitine. Wait, what was that for? Dragon Tooth XP. I needed that Gambitine for something. And there's dragon scale armor. But now I think I've done everything out of this way, apart from that rift. Ooh,
I
exciting.
wonder, how'd these 2 pups end up yoked to the sled?
Ever try flying in
hello.
a sandstorm? I imagine Freyr showed the Dark Elves that Gulon could be trained to pull a plow. They must have found new uses for them once the sandstorm arrived. I imagine they're now bred to aid in traveling the surface.
Well, I'm chuffed with that. That was an unexpected boss, 2 levels higher than I am, and I beat him. It's like I just fire arrows instinctively now. They're not used for anything in particular. Like, I'm not trying to build up a status ailment or anything. I'm just disappointed I didn't get to see Kratos like break its neck and throw it halfway across the world. That's my only regret with that battle. But it's another one of those bosses that's like, he's not very fast, so it is just learn what the attacks do and then just dodge accordingly. I mean, I took a huge gamble with that parry. I should have just tried to avoid it at the end when he was low and I was low. I didn't know if he was going to do a third hit or not at that point. But I think I've looted all of the little crystal things. What are these gravestones about? I can't interact with it, can I? No. Must be an endgame thing. Because I found in this series, like 2018 in Ragnarok, if it's there, it's got a reason to be there. It's not just a thing. Right, so we've got 2 ravens left to find here, I think. Yep, 2 ravens, 2 lore, 2 chests, 1 legendary, 1 rift. 3 things I don't know, probably something to do with that giant, something to do with that gravestone, and something else. So I know there was a chest I missed inside the tower, because I thought it was going to be come back to it, go round, and go the long way to find it. But I was wrong. Because that's a regular occurrence with me. Just keeping an eye out for my ravens, don't you worry. We'll do a quick run around the outskirts of this desert bit, and if I don't find them, then we'll head back and call it a night. No story today. I thought I was going to actually get some story done, but... Oh, hello, what was that? But, I mean, I got some cool side quests done. That's what I love about these games as well, is like the side quests, they may not all go towards something, like, major, but you get some cool boss fights out of it. This would be the other thing, is up here. Oh, another one of those tombstones. There's 2 in this area. I'm guessing if I can't find any ravens out here, then it means they're on the tower somewhere. Because I didn't really look for ravens very much when I was in the tower. I might do that bit off stream. You know, just finish off the collectibles here. And if it leads to a battle against an enemy, then I'll save it for next stream. Because otherwise I'll just be running up the tower just staring at walls. Hang on. Have I done this? I think this was just loot, wasn't it? Yeah, I've done this. Yeah, I'm guessing that the mist ravens are probably on the tower then. So is there a... Yes. So does that mean now that I've got a dragon, something for the dragon scale armor, I can actually see what it does? They've done really well with populating this game world. Like, it's not, you're not running around with nothing, seeing nothing for absolutely ages. Just see one thing. I mean, we're having that, but that's because I've done most of it. Yeah, I reckon any ravens I've missed will be in the tower now.
I've been studying, and I can forge some new equipment for you.
That's convenient.
If I don't have it, you don't need it. Hope it's to your liking. What do you need?
Ability and cooldown while interrupting double blue ring attacks. That's the one I want. Put me out closest to level 5.
Their deaths will be painless-ish.
See, it's like I like the idea of stun grab increases my stats, but I'm just not doing them enough. Now I need petrified bones.
I'll disinfect my tools.
There you go, that's another enchantment socket. Nah, I can't see any dragon scale armor yet.
No need to think.
Ooh, actually, now that I think about it, can I buy a resurrection stone?
I'll heat up the forge.
Can this lock be opened without damaging the book? The elves in Freya's camp wish to read it.
Oh, a locked book, you say? How mysterious. And an elven lock. Intriguing. If your friends in Vanaheim want it, I'll get it open and pass it along with your regards. They're a lovely couple.
Oh, I can make them as well. So I've got another Niflheim one. There you go, that's what the Skirnia.
Anything for Freya? Something in mind?
So I want the superior one, which I'm, again, saving for boss fights, not just random encounters. If I die in a random encounter, then I need to get good, don't I?
Valkyrie Queen?
I want to get that as high as I can. I use them all the time.
Need something?
I don't know if I want to make that. /4 3 ways of light that deal increased damage against enemies afflicted with Sonic. Well, I suppose that can now work in tandem with my... Nah.
Want something in particular?
Right. Every time I turn my camera, I think I see a crow. Right, before we finish for the day, let's put on my stuff. Yeah, so I've got 4 from Alfheim now. I might just put that on just for the luck. Right, I should have loads. I've got 9,000 XP. Runic arrows deal greatly increased status damage. What I'm trying to do is make it so that they're or I can just apply status effects with a single arrow, so I can then apply both of them in one go. Right, so Kratos, being the level he is, I should now be able to upgrade this to max. Because I'm not going to lie, this is a really good ability. Just to be able to do this. And have a massive area of effect. It lasts a good long while as well. It's just the main thing is having access to that ability, where I can call the axe back into a combo, so I can literally be like, I can be throw, bounce, melee, swing. Bob's your uncle, Jerry's your dad, moving on with our lives. Right, so is there any way for me to get back in the tower? I don't think so, actually. Oh no, there is. But yeah, we've got some... I've got a little bit to do off stream then. Like, if I'm able to stream this tomorrow, because I don't have any plans, then we'll just carry on with the story as. And then when next time I'm not able to stream, but I'm playing, I'm just going to carry on with the collectibles. Like with Svartalfheim, I want to return there on stream, because we'll have plenty to do there again. Same with Vanaheim when we go back there. But Alfheim, as far as it's concerned, until we get right to the end of the game, we're done in Vanaheim. In Alfheim, sorry. But anyway, yes. Thank you all so much for coming. Do hope you've enjoyed this look at the side questy stuff. It's not as serious as the main story is, no, but it's really interesting all the same. So, thank you everybody so much for coming. Do hope to see you tomorrow if I'm streaming, because I'm trying to stream as much as I can to play more of this, so I'm not sat there like, I want to play, you know, rubbing your knees, just... But, yes. Everyone, have a wonderful week, or whatever time of the year it is, I don't know. This video is going up whenever I put it up. So, yes. Thank you, goodbye.